Just so you know, there will be cats up and down the aisles at times, so keep your feet out of the aisle if you can, bags and that kind of thing. They could be very close to you at any point, so just be aware of that. No cell phones. That really distracts kitty cats, so they may knock it out of your phone, they may steal it from you. So no phones, no smoking. If anybody needs to, have some kind of disruption, go away from the audience. So, welcome to our production of Cats. Sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
Are you blind when you're born?
Can you see in the dark?
Can you look at a king?
Would you sit on his throne? Can you say of your bite that it's worse than your bark? Are you cock of the walk?
when you're walking alone.
Because jellicles are and jellicles do. Jellicles do and jellicles would. Jellicles would and jellicles can. Jellicles can and jellicles do.
Do you land on your feet?
Are you tense when you sense there's a soul in the air?
Can you find your way blind when you're lost in the street?
Do you know how to go to the heavy side layer?
Because jellicles can and jellicles do. Jellicles do and jellicles can. Jellicles can and jellicles do. Jellicles can and jellicles can. Jellicles can and jellicles do. Can you ride on a broomstick to places far distant?
Familiar with candle, with book and with bell. Are you Whittington's friend? The Pied Piper's assistant.
Have you been an alumnus of heaven and hell?
Are you mean like a minx?
Are you lean like a lynx?
Are you keen to be seen when you're smelling the rest? Were you there when the pharaohs commissioned the Sphinx?
If you were and you are, you're a jellicle cat. Jellicle songs for jellicle cats. 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 We can dive through the air like a flying trapeze. We can turn double somersaults out on a time. We can run up a wall. We can swing through the trees. We can balance on bars. We can walk on a wire. Jellicles can and jellicles do. 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 Jellicle songs for jellicle cats. Jellicle songs for jellicle cats. Jellicle songs for jellicle cats. Jellicle songs for jellicle cats.
Can you sing at the same time in more than one key? Duets by Rossini
And waltzes by Strauss.
Oh,
And can you as cats do begin with the C? But always triumphant, he brings down the house. Jellicle cats are queens of the night, singing at astronomical height, handling pieces from the Messiah. Hallelujah, angelical choir. Jellicle cats are queens of the night, singing at astronomical height, handling pieces from the Messiah. Hallelujah, angelical choir. The mystical divinity of unashamed femininity round the cathedral rang my path, life to the everlasting cat. Feline, fearless, faithful and true to others who do what jellicles can and jellicles can. Jellicles can and jellicles can. Jellicle cats sing jellicle chants. Jellicles old and jellicles new. Jellicle songs and jellicle cats. Jellicle songs for 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 jellicle cats. Practical cats, dramatical cats, pragmatical cats,
over there with a look of surprise, as much as to say, well, now how about that?
Do I actually see with my own very eyes a man who's not heard of a Jellicle cat? What's a Jellicle cat?
What's a Jellicle cat? What's a Jellicle cat? What's a Jellicle cat? The naming of cats is a difficult matter. It isn't just one of your holiday games. You may think at first I'm as mad as a hatter when I tell you a cat must have 3 different names.
First of all, there's the name that the family use daily, such as Peter, Augustus, Alonzo, or James.
Such as Victor, or Jonathan, George, or Bill Bailey. Each of them sensible, everyday names.
There are fancier names, if you think they sound sweeter. Some for the gentlemen, some for the dames.
Such as Plato, Admetus, Electra, Demeter, but all of them sensible, everyday names.
But I tell you, a cat needs a name that's particular, a name that's peculiar and more dignified. Else how can he keep up his tail perpendicular, or spread out his whiskers, or cherish his pride? Of names of this kind, I can give you a quorum, such as Moncastrap, Quaxo, or Coracle Cat.
Such as Bambalurina, or else Jellilorum. Names that never belong to more than one cat.
But above and beyond, there's still one name left over, and that is the name that you never will guess.
The name that no human research can discover, but the cat himself knows and will never confess.
When you notice a cat in profound meditation, the reason, I tell you, is always the same.
His mind is engaged in a rapt contemplation of the thought. Of the thought. Of the thought. Of his name.
His ineffable, effable, ineffable,
Deep and inscrutable, singular, name, name,
Name, name, name, name, name, name, name, name, name, name, name, name.
It's him.
Jellicle cats come out tonight. Jellicle cats come one, come on. The Jellicle moon is shining bright. Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball. Jellicle cats come out tonight. Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball.
Jellicle cats meet once a year at the Jellicle ball, where we all rejoice, and the Jellicle leader will soon appear and make what is known as the Jellicle choice. When old Deuteronomy, just before dawn, through a silence you feel you could cut with a knife, announces the cat who can now be reborn and come back to a different Jellicle life. For waiting up there is the heavy side lair, full of wonders one Jellicle only will see. And Jellicles ask, because Jellicles dare, who will it be?
Who will it be?
have a gumbie cat in mind. Her name is Jenny Any Dots. Her coat is of the tabby kind, with tiger stripes and leopard spots. All day she sits beneath the stair, or on the step, or on the mat. She sits and sits and sits and sits, and that's what makes a gumbie cat. That's what makes a gumbie cat.
But when the day's hustle and bustle is done, then the gumbie cat's work is but hardly begun. And when all the family's in bed and asleep, she tucks up her skirt to the basement to creep. She is deeply concerned with the ways of the mice.
Their behavior's not good, and their manners not nice.
But when she has got them lined up on the matting, she teaches them
Music, crocheting, and tatting.
I have a gumbie cat in mind. Her name is Jenny Any Dots. The curtain cord she likes to wind and tie it into sailor knots. She sits upon the windowsill or anything that's smooth and flat. She sits and sits and sits and sits, and that's what makes a gumbie cat. That's what makes a gumbie cat.
But when the day's hustle and bustle is done, then the gumbie cat's work is but hardly begun. She thinks that the cockroaches
Just need employment.
to prevent them from
Idle and wanton destroyment.
So she's born from a love of disorderly louts, a troop of well-disciplined, helpful Boy Scouts.
With a purpose in life and a good deed to do.
She's even created a Beatles tattoo.
Meow. Meow.
The rum-tum tugger is a curious cat.
If you offer me pheasant, I'd rather have grouse. If you put me in a house, I would much prefer a flat. If you put me in a flat, then I'd rather have a house. If you set me on a mouse, then I only want a rat. If you set me on a rat, then I'd rather chase a mouse.
The rum-tum tugger is a curious cat.
And there isn't any call for me to shout it. doing anything about it.
Tom Tugger is a terrible bore.
When he let me in, then I wanna go out. I'm always on the wrong side of every door. And as soon as I get home, then I like to get about. I like to lie in a bureau drawer, but it makes you fuss if I can't get out.
The Rum-Tum Tugger is a curious cat,
And there isn't any use for you to doubt it.
for he will do as he do.
And there's no doing anything about it.
Rum-Tum Tugger is a curious beast.
My disobliging ways are a matter of habit. Now if you offer me fish, then I always want to feast. When there isn't any fish, then I won't eat rabbit. If you offer me cream, then I sniff and sniff. For I only like what I find for myself. No. So you catch me in a ride up to my ears and you put it away on a lot of shell.
The Rum-Tum Tugger is artful and knowing. The Rum-Tum Tugger
Doesn't care for a cuddle. So leap on your lap in the middle of your song, because there's nothing I enjoy like a horrible mo. And there isn't any need for me to spout it.
For he will do as he will do.
And there's no doing anything about about it.
Remark the cat who hesitates toward you in the light of the door which opens on her like a grin. You see the border of her coat is torn and stained with sand. And you see the corner of
near the grimy road of Tottenham Court. She flitted about the no man's land, from the rising sun to the friend at hand. And the postman sighed as he scratched his head. You'd really had thought she ought to be dead. And who would ever suppose that that was Grizabella the glamour cat. Grizabella the glamour cat. Grizabella the glamour cat. Who'd have ever supposed that that was Grizabella the glamour cat?
He doesn't haunt pubs.
He has 8 or 9 clubs, for he's the St. James's Street cat. He's the cat we all greet as he walks down the street in his coat of fastidious black.
No commonplace mousers have such well-cut trousers.
Or such an impeccable back.
In the Hall of St. James is the smartest of names, is the name of this rumble of cats. And we're all of us proud to be knotted or bound to by Bustopher Jones in white spats.
My visits are occasional to the senior educational, and it is against the rules for anyone cat to belong both to that and the joint superior school. For a similar reason, when game is in season, I am found not at Fox's but Blimp's. I am frequently seen at the gay stage and screen, which is famous for winkles and shrimps. In the season of venison, I give my pension to the pot hunter succulent bones. And just before noon, not a moment too soon, to drop in for a drink at the Rose. I seem in a hurry, there's probably curry at the Siamese or at the Glutton. If I look full of gloom, then I've lunched at the Tomb on cabbage, rice pudding, and a mutton.
St. James is the smartest of names, is the name of this rumble of cats. And we're all of us proud to be knotted or bound to by Bustopher Jones in white, Bustopher Jones in white, Bustopher Jones in white spats.
So much in his way passes Bustopher's day. At one club or another he's found.
It can be no surprise that under our eyes he has grown unmistakably round. He's a 25-pounder,
Or I am a bounder.
And he's putting on weight every day.
But I'm so well preserved because I've observed all my life a routine, and I'd say I'm still in my prime. I should have lost out my time.
That's the word from the stoutest of cats.
It must and it shall be springing pell-mell, while Bustopher Jones wears white, Bustopher Jones wears white, Bustopher Jones wears white spats.
Oh!
Mungojerrie
And rumpleteazer,
we're a notorious couple of cats.
It's not about clowns, quick change comedians, tight rope walkers, and acrobats.
We have an extensive reputation. We make our home in Victoria Grove. This is merely our center of operation. We are incurably given to rove. If the area window is found ajar in the basement, looks like a field of war.
If a tile or two comes loose on the roof, we're presently fails to be waterproof.
If the drawers are pulled out from the bedroom chest and you can't find one of your winter vests, if after supper one of the girls suddenly misses her wool with pearls,
then
the family will say it's that horrible cat. Was it Mungojerrie?
or rumpleteazer,
And most of the time they leave it at that. Mungojerrie
and rumpleteazer
have an unusual gift of the gab. We are highly efficient cat burglars as well.
and remarkably smart at a smash and grab.
We make our home in Victoria Grove. We have no regular occupation. We're plausible fellows who like to engage a friendly policeman in conversation. When the family assembles for Sunday dinner,
Their minds made up, but they won't get dinner.
on Argentine joint,
Potatoes and grease, and the cook would appear from behind the scenes.
and say in a voice that is broken with sorrow, I'm afraid you must wait and have dinner tomorrow. The joint has gone from the oven like that. Then the family will say, it's that horrible cat. Was it Mungojerrie?
Or rumpleteazer,
And most of the time, they leave it at that. Mungojerrie and rumpleteazer have a wonderful way of working together. And some of the time you would say it was luck.
and some of the time you would say it was war.
We go through the house like a hurricane, and no sober person could take his oath. Was it Mungojerrie?
Or rumpleteazer,
Or could you have sworn
that it might have been both?
And when you hear a dining room smash, or up from the pantry there comes a loud crash, or down from the library came a loud ping of odds which was commonly said to be me. Then the family will say, now which was which cat? It was Mungojerrie.
And rumpleteazer.
And there's nothing at all to be done about that.
Old Deuteronomy?
I believe it is old Deuteronomy. Well, of all things, can it be really? Yes, no, I, oh my, my mind may be wandering, but I confess I believe it is old Deuteronomy.
Old Deuteronomy's lived a long time. He's a cat who has lived many lives in succession. He was famous in proverb and famous in rhyme, a long while before Queen Victoria's accession. Old Deuteronomy's buried 9 wives and more, I am tempted to say 99, and his numerous progeny prospers and thrives, and the village is proud of him in his decline. At the sight of that placid and bland physiognomy, when he sits in the sun on the vicarage wall, the oldest inhabitant croaks, well, of all things, can it be really? Yes, no, I, oh my, my mind may be wandering, but I confess I believe it is old Deuteronomy. Well, of all things, can it be really? Yes, no, I, oh my mind may be wandering, but I confess I believe it is old Deuteronomy. Well, of all things, can it be really? Yes, no, I, oh my mind may be wandering, but I confess I believe it is old Deuteronomy. Well, of all things, can it be really? Yes, no,
My legs may be tottery, I must go slow and be careful of old Deuteronomy.
McCavity!
It's okay. We are resting and saving. Jellicle cats, come out tonight. Jellicle cats, come one, come all.
Jellicle moon is shining bright. Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball.
Jellicle cats are black and white. Jellicle cats are rather small. Jellicle cats are merry and bright.
And pleasant to hear when we caterwaul.
Jellicle cats have cheerful faces.
Jellicle cats have bright black eyes.
We like to practice our airs and graces
And wait for the Jellicle moon to rise.
Jellicle cats develop slowly.
Jellicle cats are not too big.
Jellicle cats are roly-poly.
We know how to dance like a butt and a jig.
Until the Jellicle moon appears.
We make our toilette and take our repose.
Jellicles wash behind their ears.
Jellicles dry between their toes.
Jellicle cats are white and black. Jellicle cats are of moderate size.
Jellicles jump like a jumping jack.
Jellicle cats have moonlit eyes.
We're quiet enough in the morning hours. We're quiet enough in the afternoon.
Reserving our terpsichorean powers
To dance by the light of the Jellicle moon.
Jellicle cats are black.
And white.
Jellicle cats, as we said, are small.
If it happens to be a stormy night,
We will practice a caper or two in the hall.
If it happens the sun is shining bright.
You would say we had nothing to do at all.
We are resting and saving ourselves to be right for the Jellicle moon and the Jellicle ball. Jellicle cats come out tonight. Jellicle cats come one, come all. The Jellicle moon is shining bright. Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball. Jellicle cats come out tonight. Jellicle cats come one, come all. The Jellicle moon is shining bright. Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball.
can't pick. Silence, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and a street lamp gutters, and soon it will be morning. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember a time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again.